Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. On the video today, I'm just going to be showing you guys kind of clips here and there over the whole month of March, me planting, me transplanting, lots of things going on. Let's go ahead and get started with how the garden looks like at this stage. Things are pretty there's just not much going on. It's still early spring. On this day, it was March 2nd. I was transplanting my little baby broccolis and cauliflowers, which I had started indoors, and now I was putting them into the garden. On the same day, I transplanted these potatoes. And as you can see, they have so many roots on them. They are so ready to go into the garden. At this point, they had been in my basement for over a month. Look at these sweet potato slips. I just trimmed them not even a week ago. Look how much they have grown. My goodness, I'm gonna have so many sweet potatoes. I only have 4 sweet potatoes, and from these 4 sweet potatoes, which I set in soil and have been watering since the beginning of January, I have gotten so many slips. So many slips that I don't even know what to do with. But as you can see, here I am trimming some more and transplanting them into little containers so that they can develop roots. And I believe that this was on March 16th or 17th, so mid-March, we're transplanting sweet potato slips. So right here, I'm just showing you how I do that. Forgive my daughter's head for keep coming into the shot, but I just snip the sweet potato slips at the base with some scissors, and when I pull up this one, you can see the little roots that it has developed, and when I put it into the soil, it's going to develop even more roots, and then it'll be ready to be transplanted into the garden. At this point, I don't even know what to do because we're like a month and a half away from being able to put these sweet potato slips in the garden. So I don't know if they'll survive in these tiny containers for the next month and a half, but it's still too cold to put them out into the garden. And one lesson that I have learned from this is that next time I will not start my sweet potato slips this early. I was definitely more hopeful and too excited than what is practical at this time in the season. But that's a good problem to have because I have never had success with sweet potatoes, and here we are with overabundance of sweet potato slips. So it's a good problem to have in the end of the day. I ran out of planting containers, so I went into my garage and I just kind of foraged through my recycling, and I found these old water jugs, juice jugs. I even have a soup kind of container from a Thai restaurant, and I just decided that this is what we're going to use for now because I don't have time to go to the store to buy new containers. And it's always best to just recycle and use what you have. So here I am cutting the tops off and poking holes into the bottom of these containers. Now all of the sweet potato starts have been put in containers. We're gonna water them, and this is how they all look like, ready in their containers, and they're gonna develop such beautiful roots. Next up, we're going to be transplanting some seeds, or not transplanting. Next up, we're going to be planting some new seeds.
Okay, so now that the sweet potatoes are done, let me show you our next project. But first, let me show you a garden failure. These are onions, which I started probably about a couple months ago. I think I packed too many in there, and at the same time, many seeds did not start, like you see these. And I don't know why they just didn't grow that well. They just did not grow that well. They were not those healthy, beautiful starts that you see at like the garden store and stuff. So I just gave up on them, and I've just let them dry out here for the last few weeks. Um, and that's okay. I tried to start onions by myself this year, and that did not work out. This is what we're starting. We're gonna start some peppers, some jalapeno peppers. I have regular bell peppers already started in the house, but I'm gonna start some of these. I'm gonna start some cherry tomatoes. I'm gonna start tons of basil, and I don't know if I'll start some cilantro. I just put some in my garden beds yesterday or the day before, I don't remember, but I have some cilantro, so maybe I might wait a couple weeks and then plant some. I'm not sure, but anyway, these three for sure are getting started, and I'm gonna empty all these out and go ahead and do that right now. I wanted to share my garden failure because sometimes I hear people being like, I can't be a gardener, this one plant died, or I tried to grow this and it didn't work. That happens. I have killed so many plants over the years. I have tried things and they failed. Like I said before, I tried to grow sweet potatoes before, and that was it, nothing came out of it. But this year I tried again and we're getting some success. So if you are like feeling like you can't do it because maybe plants just die, just keep trying. Just keep trying. You'll figure it out. It'll come together somehow, some way.
Okay, so now this is the next day after I started those seeds. The next day, I had actually gone to the garden center and bought all of these starts. I had started a lot of my own kale, chard, and collard greens, but they were just taking too long to start. And I was impatient. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the most patient gardener. And I saw these starts that were like ready to go. And I went ahead and I put them in my garden. I got so many starts for a very good price, or what I feel was a pretty good price. And they had a deal that the more you buy, the more you save. And so they totally got me, guys. I have a garden center problem, and I will buy starts. No matter what, I will buy starts. So I bought all of these starts. I've got kale, I've got chard, and I've got collard greens. I've also got some cilantro and chard, which I'm going to be planting into the garden today. So here, my daughter and I are just planting in the garden, having a good time, some mommy daughter time. She was so excited to help me plant. She just loves working in the soil just as much as I do. So we got busy planting those, and you can see my other toddler running around in the background, just doing what she does. She's my more independent kid. She just likes to do her own thing, and she loves to run around, dig in the dirt, find rocks, find sticks. So that's what she's doing in the background. And also playing with the water that's in the wheelbarrow because it had rained the night before. So it was like a little puddle for her. So she was really excited about playing in that.
chard and collards and cilantro are in.